Manchester United 0, Manchester City 0. It's ended all level in the derby. 1 point for Manchester United. Am I happy with it? Am I hell? Not good enough. Not a good enough result. I think Manchester City absolutely ecstatic with that performance today and taking a point. And as a Manchester United fan, just gutted. I'm not going to start ranting at people saying we got it wrong or anything like that. On the balance of play, I think we can all accept that we deserve to win that game with a better team. But it comes down to one thing, which I'll come to in a minute. I'll get the player ratings up and get some of your thoughts on it. Tactics Network, I thought there was no spark in the game apart from the Lingard chance. Yeah, I think in the final third we were abysmal, really. Defence really good. Midfield kept it ticking over. But in that final third, again, apart from Anthony Martial, we were absolutely dead. Company and Otamendi. I mean, Otamendi, I think, was given man of the match by Sky, I just heard. They had Rooney in the back pocket, and he very rarely came out. The only red I saw from Rooney was when he cut his head. Just not good enough. Team selections. Valencia had a good game. Couple of bad crosses. You're always going to get that with him. Rojo was absolutely superb. My man of the match. Schneiderlin pushed him close. Jones and Smalling dealt with Bonnie, which we said he would do. Carrick, I don't understand why he's not being involved in the games. Not saying he should have started. Schweinsteiger and Carrick, watching the game today, do exactly the same role. You know, it's a hair's breadth of who you pick, so not a problem with that. Schneiderlin was superb. Herrera just kept going and going and going. But as I said on Wednesday night, when you've got a centre-forward who's giving you nothing back, Teflon Rooney, nothing sticks, brick wall Rooney, everything bounces off him. The final third of our game was blunted today, and I'm sorry to say this. I'm not even having to go at Louis van Gaal about anything other than the fact that Manchester City come to Old Trafford. We're the home side, where they've got no Aguero, they've got no Silva, and they get a point. That's got to be a bad result for Manchester United, whatever the circumstances, whether we're unlucky or not. It's a great point for Manchester City, and it's 2 points dropped for us. We should have won today. I said 100% we're going to win this game. Looking at the game, nothing's changed. We should have won that game. We didn't win the game because in the final third, we were blunt. Alex, who's on the show, be on later tonight at 9 o'clock on the Sunday reaction show, said that it must be in Rooney's contract that he cannot be dropped or subbed. And it's getting to that point now. As you know, I've always backed Rooney, but I don't even think he's going to click into form. I think he's trying. I think the effort's there. It's a decline. It's a decline in form. He just doesn't have it anymore. Company bullied him. Otamendi bullied him. He can't control the ball. The ball over the top. We can't do that. I just can't understand why we have got Memphis on the bench, or even Lingard could have come on sooner. Put Anthony Martial up front. He was an absolute revelation. He skinned Sanya about 2 or 3 times today. He's got all the moves. He's got the pace. He's got the power. Why is he not being played at number 9? I don't understand. I think Louis van Gaal must be the only man now who thinks that Rooney is capable of doing that job at number 9. We didn't win the game today because of Wayne Rooney, and that might sound really horrible, but it's the truth. We didn't win the game because we didn't have a forward. Everything behind that, you cannot fault it. People could say Valencia wasn't great. I thought he did okay. His final ball wasn't brilliant, but defensively he did really good. We nullified Manchester City, and the one thing was the final third. I think at half-time we'd had no chances on goal. Manchester United have never statistically had that. If you got Wayne Rooney up front, that's the problem for me. Aman says Rooney the Freemason. Uma the Hunger is no longer there. Bacon land. Rooney saved our bacon twice. Rooney the devil worshipper. Shrek needs to get dropped. Rooney must be dropped. Good point. Rooney did save us towards the end, says Gavlad. I mean, I'm not saying Rooney's not trying or anything like that. He's a centre forward, lads. You know, from a corner, of course, he's going to put his arse on the line and save. And he did stop Otamendi. Superb. What does he want? A medal? His job is to score the goals. We are blunt. We are toothless. There is nothing up front with Wayne Rooney there, and I can't for the life of me understand why Louis van Gaal is playing him anymore. Let alone he won't sub him. It's a real frustration, and I'm frustrated that we didn't win today. It's not really a rant because the team played really, really well. If it was a moral victory, Manchester United won it, but Manchester City will be absolutely ecstatic with that point. Really disappointed, really disappointed. I'll go to the play ratings now. So there's the play ratings. De Gea, a 6. Nothing to do. You know, absolutely nothing to do. Samuel Rooney useless. Totally agree with that. Bastian looks gutted for coming off, said Dance Fever. We'll touch on that in a moment. But Smalling and Jones, 7s, played really well, kept Bowney at bay. Tough in the tackle, really good. Rojo, 8. magnificent in the first half, was like a brick wall, kept De Bruyne very quiet, and did the same with Navas. You know, it's always difficult when you're a defender to have, you know, two players come up against you who are very good, and he dealt with them both. Valencia did well, kept Sterling quiet. Yeah, his final ball's abysmal, but we know that about Valencia, and if Louis van Gaal wants to pick that over Darmian, then fair play. Schneiderlin, brilliant. Again, broke up the play, kept going. Schweinsteiger, 6. By his standards, a 6 is okay, but he tired, didn't he? And he kept rotating the ball. Herrera, 7, better than average, I thought. Mata, 6, average. Martial, brilliant, absolutely superb. He stuck out on that left wing. Every time he gets the ball, he creates something. So, yeah, I was really happy with him. Some random dude says Schweinsteiger 7. Yeah, fair enough. Rooney 5, and I would border on that. You know, I thought about 6, but actually I gave him 6 in midweek, and a lot of people said he deserved a 5. He's the problem in the team now. I'm disappointed that we didn't win that game. We should have won that game, and I think it's beyond a joke now. You know, you could defend Rooney for stopping a couple of chances from a corner in our own half, but he is there to do more. And Herrera's buzzing around, Martial's buzzing around, Schweinsteiger and Schneiderlin are working their backside off, and there is nothing up front. The ball doesn't stick. The passes, there was one pass, he put it out for a goal kick when it was meant to be like the other side of the pitch. I thought it was a poor performance from Rooney, and I think the reason we didn't win the game has to fall on his shoulders. Some fans have been saying we're going to start losing points because of Rooney. Today we lost 2. Man City got away with it. We should have won that game. Manchester City, Man United at home against Man City without Aguero and Silva. We should be winning that game, and we've not won it, and it comes down to Wayne Rooney. Can you blame him that he gets picked every week? Is it in his contract? Should you blame Louis van Gaal? I don't know. Dance Fever, Rooney's done. He's done. I think he is. Ant Rex, I'll rate you 3. Goldbridge, stop running the team down. And go and watch Full Time Devils. You're a total idiot. If you can't see that Manchester United should have won that game today, that's not running the team down. All the way up to Wayne Rooney up on the left. Absolutely superb, and you can see that in my ratings. Not running the team down, running down the fact that Wayne Rooney cost us that game today because he needs to be taken off or he needs to be dropped. You put Anthony Martial up front, we would have won that game. Vincent Kompany was on a yellow card for a stupid tackle right on half time, and I said at half time, put Anthony Martial up front, bring Memphis onto the left, get Martial up against Kompany, and he'll get sent off. We never pressured Kompany to get that second yellow card. I'm just disappointed. I'm not ranting about the team. I thought the team played really well. I suppose you can be critical about Louis van Gaal because he just never takes Rooney off, and that cost us the points today. I sensed when Fellaini came on, that was the end of the game. Yeah, Fellaini did create a couple of good chances, but when Fellaini comes on, I don't rate him as a Manchester United player. He offers us something different, and I think in the last 10 minutes, that's fine. I'm not going to run Fellaini down because at the end of the day, Rooney was the man who needed to come off. I'd rather have seen Fellaini go up against Kompany and Otamendi and get Carrick on. Why is Carrick being ignored? I don't understand what's going on there. He seems to be the fall guy from the Arsenal game. I've got no problem with fall guys. I mean, Darmian, why was he dropped today? I've got no problem with Memphis being dropped and totally frozen out, which just seems a bit extreme. Carrick frozen out, extreme. It's all good, well and good, but I think what's frustrating for Manchester United fans is the fact that Rooney's been abysmal for weeks. It's hypocritical. You cannot freeze Memphis and Carrick out and just keep picking Rooney. It's starting to annoy it annoys fans, and I don't think, sometimes these match reactions, you do jump onto a theme and you reflect a couple of hours later and think I was wrong there. I don't think I'm wrong. I think Rooney costs us the game because we're just not dropping him. And Rex, now you're running Full Time Devils down. We all United fans, Goldbridge. No, I'm not. I'm saying go and watch another channel. Full Time Devils is another good Man United channel. They might say something different. I'm not running another channel down. I'm running you down, Ant, because you're absolutely full of it. And if you want to keep commenting or come on the show, come on the show. Come on tonight at 9 o'clock and we'll see what actual football knowledge you've got other than just being a negative idiot. Marshall needs to be central, says Path, definitely. Louis van Gaal is Rooney's bitch. I think Louis van Gaal must wear these special glasses where Wayne Rooney is what he was 10 years ago because everybody else can see he's past it. He's got to come out of the team, hasn't he, at the end of the day? Really disappointed with that. Really disappointed. We should have won that game, deserved to win it. But if you've got nothing in the fight, if your number 9's doing nothing, how are you going to score goals? You could watch back his highlights of the game today. And I'm sure the media and the press will say Rooney was a 7 today because this is part of the problem. There's just this blinkered thing for Wayne Rooney. I think Man United fans have just seen past it now. He needed to come off today. If he'd come off at 70 minutes, put Memphis on the left, Martial up front, I think we'd have won that game. It's 2 points drop because we won't drop Rooney. And I can't say any more than that. 9 o'clock tonight, fan reaction weekend. Come on, we'll have the panelists, and we've also got Gaz from the Happy Mondays, which will be absolutely brilliant. Was going to watch United in the 70s as a 7-year-old, has supported United all his life, so it's going to be really interesting to get his view on that. Join us live at 9 o'clock. Manchester United stand. We always say how it is, and we will say how it is. And Ants, I don't care what you say, mate. If you think Rooney's defendable there today, I think any Manchester United fan will feel really gutted tonight. It won't be a happy Monday tomorrow because we should have won that game, and this reluctance to take Wayne Rooney off ruins the game, ruins the weekend, because that is not a point. Is not good enough today. Not against Man City without Aguero and Silva. Rooney should not have been on the pitch with 20 minutes to go. We should have gone for the throw to Man City. They'll be ecstatic with that point. They'd have gone for us at the empty had, and really disappointed. But like the video, subscribe to the channel. Second paragraph down, we are up for best new vlog at Old Trafford. We're up against the Liverpool channel, so please do just click the link and vote the tweet. Second paragraph down in the video description. Disappointed, really disappointed with that. See you at 9 o'clock. Thanks for watching, everybody. It is the United Stand. It is your channel. And everybody, the consensus on there is that Rooney has cost us the game. And I think he has. If we can't do them at home without Aguero and Silva, says Jailbreak, when are we going to do them? Alex, Valencia was good. Totally agree with you. Mac, Dave, Allison, Nar says Rooney should not play. Duke Jefferson, I've been back in Wazza, but not today. Totally agree with you, Duke. I felt like that at all. Jailbreak Techism says, Mark, listen, I've just read your comment out. Vivek Kumar, feeling gutted. There's mention of Rooney and what he's on. Scott Ayres, you wait till we go to the Etihad. They will rip us a new one. They won't play for a 0-0. I think with Rooney, with Aguero and Silva in their team, that have caused us more problems today. And that's when it becomes more of a problem with Rooney up front. I've never said this before, says Metastic. Rooney should not be given a free pass due to his history. He needs to sit on the bench. This is going to become a problem. He does need to sit on the bench. It's been a problem for a number of weeks now, but it's really disappointing. We should have won that game today, and I think anybody who follows United and knows a little bit about football, you'll know and be disappointed as well, because we should have won that game. We really should have won that game. Somebody's saying he should have broke his leg. Not Luke Shaw. I don't think that's fair, but it was torturous. We tried to run the game out, but it didn't happen. We tried to get something from the game. I think there was 10 really good performances today, but unfortunately, when you figure ahead of the team, your captain apparently. God, we've all even forgotten that he's our captain and talisman, because he just isn't. He's just he's a number 9 who gives us nothing. Thanks everybody for watching, though. Do join us live at 9 o'clock. It's going to be really interesting. Gaz from the Happy Mondays, I know he's going to say what he thinks, and just not good enough. Really disappointed. Thanks for watching.